basically like a baby New York. You know, I think like, especially with the downtown area, everything getting built up. We got a lot of new high rises and things of that nature.
In the Brick City, one man's ghetto is another man's opportunity.
Bitch, you got shot for a reason.
It's just not the niggas. Girls too definitely getting shot, definitely getting killed.
Parts of Newark, New Jersey have never recovered from the riots of 1967. And parts are racing ahead, turning it into one of America's fastest growing cities. What explains the gap? We went to find out. Until 1960, Newark boomed. But then people left for the suburbs, and in 1967, the police beating of a black man triggered riots that left 26 dead and made the city notorious.
Millions of dollars in property damage is done. Looters wreck and clean out scores of shops in the Negro Ghetto District. At least 24 persons are killed. More than 1,800 wounded, some 1,400 arrested.
Newark was known as the Brick City, but it made a lot more than bricks.
Newark had every kind of industry. It started with breweries because of the water supply.
It had breweries, steel, manufacturing.
So you see in the country as a whole, where you see this massive great migration of African Americans from the South right at a time when factories are being sent overseas. So people are coming north for jobs as those jobs are starting to disappear. And then you couple that with the disinvestment, with interstate highways being put through neighborhoods, redlining, and those neighborhoods are still recovering from that.
As these jobs left, though, the city became synonymous with crime, violence, and neglect. Today, that legacy lives on in areas like Newark's South Ward.
Bitch, you got shot for a reason.
Definitely look like y'all undercover. Just go to the bike lap, baby.
South Ward was an industrial zone that now contains some of Newark's roughest neighborhoods.
It's terrible here.
Is it?
It's dangerous. The murders are still the same. The violence is still the same. It's still bad here.
One guy we spoke to, he told us that to see kind of where he came from and the rougher side of Newark, we need to go south to a place called Avon Avenue. Got no idea what to expect, but we're gonna go check it out. What's the flavor of Newark? Like, what's like the character of the city?
It's like an accident. Some shit you gotta go around and mind your business. He getting fucked up for a reason.
Yep. Gotta keep your mouth shut.
Ain't no innocent bystanders getting shot. Bitch, you got shot for a reason. You got robbed because you out here at 12, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. People, places, things put you in bad situations. But it ain't the streets. It's you, because these cracks gonna be here. I guarantee you come here next week, the crack gonna look the same way. People ain't gonna look the same way. But the street, it's gonna be the same way. Just go around that shit.
It's in the system or 6 feet under. That's it. That's what you're gonna be.
Nothing out here for the kids.
Nothing, period. They did on TikTok, YouTube, and other shit.
Well, he lived right across the street from me when he was like 9, 10 years old. We was friends.
Now
we got older. My son met his daughter. Boop, 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 boop. Hey!
No way.
Now we family. Even them young kids, yo, they fucking suck. They don't want to do shit but play on the fucking phone. You don't want to work. You don't want to do shit but look on the phone. Google knew everything. Bitch, I just told you 1 + 1 is 2. No, Google said it's 3.
Go back.
Boy, get out my face.
Go back.
Because you can't discipline your child no more.
Took over everything.
You hit your child, you going to jail. True story. You going to jail.
When you guys were kids, did you play in the streets?
We played tops. We ain't jumping no rope though, cause that's that homo shit. We ain't jumping no rope, but we gonna look at the girls jump like we had fun out here. I used to ring people doorbells and shit when I was little and shit. Just walk up to your house and ring your doorbell by like 20 times. Ding, 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 ding. You come to the house, you see a whole bunch of kids running. Motherfuckers. Now they want to rob somebody.
Too many gangs.
Well, I've heard people say the violence is getting better. Is that not true?
It's getting better, but it's still a lot of gangs.
How old are you guys?
I'm 14.
And even for you, like, there's gangs. If you mind your own business, are you good, or can you not really mind your own business?
Yeah, it's like, it's not, you can't really mind your own business there though. Like, you can't just walk around and all
hanging around with somebody that's in the gang, then other people that beef with them, you could be in trouble for that.
What do you do to stay out of that? Stay out of trouble?
Make money. They're right here, sell water, in here.
The main reason people join gangs to make money or safety or what?
Safety. Like for safety.
Just to safe state.
Either to fit in or just for safety.
How much are these?
$3.
$3?
Trying to buy the whole box up?
Oh, me no, man. I don't. My YouTube's not that big yet, bro.
It's been like this forever, but people like this woman who works at Newark's airport said the situation is only getting worse.
It's the same old from every area in Newark to me. Murders, It's the same to me. I grew up on Avon. The younger kids out here shooting. Before you could pick up and just fight, now they're just shooting.
How often does that happen, or how often do you hear gunshots, stuff like that?
Somebody just got killed on this block a few weeks ago.
This group made us film at another location because of safety issues at their house.
Wrong place, wrong time, could get you anywhere. What? Girls get killed? Girls too. It's just not the niggas. Like, it's just not men, it's just not boys. It's girls too, definitely getting shot, definitely getting killed.
Yeah, you was just saying this is a good neighborhood. 3 blocks over, a girl got shot in the head.
Right.
Just sitting in her car. Just sitting right here, like, in a matter of like 10 minutes, like, God forbid, like, something could happen to us just being right here. You could be any side of the town, like, in 10 minutes, something could go down, just being in the wrong place at the wrong time. So, like, we just gotta focus on the youth. We gotta focus on changing the youth, because the youth is what fucked up all this shit.
If you're enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe. My 2 friends and I started RocaNews back in 2020 because we didn't trust the big news companies to tell us what was going on. That led us to start doing daily news on Instagram, where we now reach 1.7 million people a day, and a year ago, this channel. If you don't trust the big guys to tell you what's going on, subscribe to RocaNews. Now, in a lot of cities, this crime and poverty would be the main story, but not in Newark. Between 2010 and 2020, Newark's population grew 13% as immigrants and transplants in New York City flocked to the city. Locals are trying to channel this growth to uplift them and their communities. People like Coach K, a financial literacy coach.
It's basically like a baby New York, especially with the downtown area, everything getting built up. We got a lot of new high rises and things of that nature. The restaurants that's successful in New York, they're making their way over downtown. So a lot of people starting tech companies, so the tech boom is taking place. They're calling it like the new Silicon Valley.
Newark.
So, absolutely.
All right. So how would you say in your lifetime as a city, you think it's getting, that's pretty optimistic what you just said. You think it's getting better?
Oh, hell yeah. There used to be an arcade where the new police station is on Market and Broad. That used to be like crazy. People used to get their ass whooped over there all the time. You know, so just to see, you know, the cops locking down that area and just having a presence out on the street, making people feel a little more safe, it definitely came a long way, man. It was terrible. At one time, like top 10 cities in America for murders, or the car theft capital of the world. So
what do you think is driving that change, that improvement?
You raise the rent, start building new things, and you don't want the bullshit. You got to bring in a new influx of people, right? That can actually pay for the living. So now that they can pay and I can't pay, I got to get the fuck on. That's really how you weave out the crime, man. Like, if you can't afford to be around here doing all of the crap that you're doing, then you don't have no business around here. That's gonna move you out as soon as you start building new real estate.
People hear that, they say gentrification, you're pushing out people.
Same shit.
You think it's a good thing?
Yeah, yes and no. It's a good thing because it's gonna bring income to the city. It's gonna give jobs. It's gonna move, like I said, all of the people that's doing the wrong things out the way. And then it's a bad thing just because, you know, the rents go up so high, where the average person nowadays, the middle class family can't afford that. Sometimes you just need new people, right? Because you can make all of the changes, but you got the same people with the same mindset. They're just gonna continue to destroy things, right? So sometimes, like, we talk about gentrification, but sometimes it's good, man.
Not far from Coach K, we met this man who is joining the Navy to get out of poverty.
I'm from South Side.
What's that like compared to this area?
I like this area better. Generational wealth can be made in this area. If you go to the other area, you're not going to necessarily like the area.
When communities that are struggling, do you think it's more on the people who live there, or you think it's the government?
The government can and will do better for the people, but people got to be more active and they got to be more into it. They got to take the opportunities. Those places over there are too impoverished for me. It doesn't suit me anymore.
Are you born and raised Newark? Yeah. Sorry, how do you say it? Newark.
Like N-O-R-K.
Okay. Newark.
And then we met Hashim, who is running a community garden.
Hey, well, it's the brick city, right? So, I mean, we're old school. It is industrial. Like previously, Freelandhausen Avenue, which is a couple blocks over, is the industrial area of Newark, and traditionally has been all industry. All of your steel industry type workshops are down along the along Freelandhausen. Of course, you have a lot of the traffic from the airport, a lot of trucking industry that comes through. Lionsgate is going to be building a studio down on Freelandhausen Avenue. You have a lot of the industry bringing in jobs and workers. So I think that's where that shift is starting to happen towards the Latin community. They've been established in some of the construction industries, and they're now being able to purchase property, set up businesses, and be able to have that presence.
So you say, okay, Lionsgate opening a studio, all construction development. To what extent does that employ people from the Black community versus, say, Hispanic workers?
In the Black community, we don't have enough people that are certified to be on construction sites that have the skill sets. You drive past a lot of these construction sites, you just don't see those people. You see a lot of Latin workers, but you don't see much of the Black American presence. With these industries, catching up the skill sets with the local residents to be able to be a part of that, I would like to see more of it. I feel like it's not there yet. We all about some of the traditions that have held us down. Before the 60s, when we had a presence, it shifted, of course, with the Newark riots, but we kind of ingrained ourselves even deeper. Some of the Black presence has shifted to Latin.
Is there some tension around that?
I don't know if I would say the word tension, but there's concern because everyone is wondering how their neighborhood's going to be affected by the cost increases, different types of influx of culture. Of course, changes the dynamics of the stores and what's being offered. We're starting to see how the politics is now becoming the next wave of concern. We're looking at who would be our next politician, our next mayor, and it looks like it could be someone Latin, which a lot of folks are wondering how that would affect their neighborhoods and some of the connections they have to the people that run the city.
Hispanics now make up 36% of Newark's population, a 40% jump since 1990. African Americans are now 47% and no longer the majority. This fact led us to the Ironbound, the center of Newark's Hispanic community and one of the largest centers of Portuguese and Brazilians in the U.S.
Ironbound because it was bound by railroad tracks and industry, kind of the heart of Newark's immigrant community for generations, and also similar waves started with Italians and Portuguese, and then now Central American and South American.
Driving through the Ironbound, it's not like a neighborhood within a city, it's like a city within a city. I mean, this goes on block after block. It's big, it's not just one little strip. I mean, it's right here and it's right next to downtown.
It is a Latino melting pot here too. Like extremely safe, man. Like I never had any issues.
What kind of jobs and stuff?
Bartender, waiters. They work like in food jobs and all of that.
Do you go much to other parts of the city or not so much?
Not so much, man. I rather go past beyond the Penn Station, which is a whole completely different story. Just when I have to do like some errands and all of that.
I like your tattoo.
Thank you.
Is that an eagle?
So much. Yes.
Why do you get this tattoo?
Because I love America, and this is America Eagle. This is our Brazilian community, you know. So a lot of Brazilians live here in Newark, yeah.
These conversations make clear that Newark does have jobs and that part of the city is moving forward, but not all.
But even with the jobs, it would not be enough to feed one's family. That's the income ratio when it comes to living expenses here. If you want a one-bedroom apartment at a good price, you can't have a base level job to be able to live and provide for your children if you have children.
In order to be middle class and live in New Jersey, you got to make at least $105,000. The average person don't make $105,000. When you grow up and you live in a community where your parents or your grandparents and now yourself, you don't own shit, like you can't control nothing if you don't own nothing, right? So the thing is a lot of people, they're going to come, they're going to throw trash on the ground, they're going to break that window, they're going to spray paint on this because they don't own shit.
People want to stay in the gutters. I don't want to stay in the gutters.
Why parts of Newark are changing is up for debate, but what's clear is this: transformation is nothing new.
Definitely was not always a black city. No, by no means. Right now, a heavy influx of Latinos in different pockets in the city. This still, as I said, is heavily Portuguese, Ecuadorian, but it's never been stand still, this is what it is and that's what it's going to be. It goes through periods of change, which I guess happens everywhere.
Some parts of Newark will race ahead and others won't. But what's for certain is this: long known for stagnation and neglect, the Brick City is now a city of change.
Neighborhoods. I mean, the neighborhoods are shifting a little, but I do believe that their impact is still heavy. People are ingrained, people have been here for generations, and they're dedicated, they're loyal. Newark is one of those places where loyalty matters. You know, you being down for the bricks is where you understand what it's like.
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe. We've got some phenomenal content coming up from Ohio, Kentucky, Florida, and even Canada. Thanks for watching. Smash that subscribe button.